Hey guys, week 2 is in the books. Been a really exciting first couple of weeks. Everything's really starting to take form. You're really starting to get to know your teams, and yeah, it's been pretty exciting so far. Before we get into the recap, I do want to share an idea that I had today about division names. I don't like what we have. We can definitely do better. My idea is the lowest point scorer of each division. We'll get the division named after them, sort of. Let's just say at the end of this year, I am the lowest point scorer of my division through 16 weeks, not 13, 16 weeks. The name of the division right after that, if I have the least amount of points scored in the division, doesn't matter your record. Least amount of points scored, the division name turns into Kaiser's a loser or Kaiser's team sucks. Either or, doesn't matter. And it's like that for an entire year. And same goes with the other division. Let's say Burns team sucks. Let's just say Burns has the least amount of points. The division name for an entire year would be Burns is a loser. It seems kind of harsh, but that's what happens when you gamble. So I'm going to make a poll on whether or not you like that idea. If you don't like that idea and a majority does not like the idea, or even if it's 4 or 5 doesn't like the idea, I'll try to think of something else. But look for that poll. It probably won't be labeled anything, so it'll probably just be division names, yes or no. If you like the idea, click yes. If you don't like it, click no. So let's get into a recap, and I'm going to recap a couple of the teams in the power rankings. Though I do want to mention Dave Lemke. Your team is crushing, just crushing right now. It's scary. Now I did predict that you were not going to make the playoffs. I'm going to stand by it for now, but I already think I'm wrong. Either me, Boggs, or Prusky, one of us three, we're not making it. Lemke's team looks pretty unstoppable right now. I'm number 2. Lance is number 3, which came to a little bit of a surprise. I think Burns has a slightly better team than Lance, but Lance is ahead of him in the power rankings. And then Burns, then Lemish. Lemish has a shot too. Lemish has a shot. Cam Newton, dude, he's just getting them 40, 50 points every single week. Every week. The rest of your team is terrible, but Cam Newton is going to keep you in games. Then you got Boggs, you got Derek, Pump and Munch, Gar's lower. I mean, it's only 2 weeks, but Gar's lower than I thought he'd be. Same with Prusky. Prusky is third to last. Which comes to a little bit of a surprise, and then Weiler, and then Evan. No surprise in the bottom 2. Not for me. I didn't think you guys would win very many games, but you might. Still got a long ways to go. Okay, so let's get into next week's matchups. Next week, I have a matchup against Roofer. I am a 3-point favorite. It's going to be close. Roofer went with the 3 running back set last week and only got 8 points combined from his 3 running backs. You're not going to win games doing that, buddy. So that should be a good matchup. After that, we have Lance against Gar. Now, Lance last week. Oh, no. We have Lance against Evan. Sorry. We have Lance against Evan, who was a 33-point favorite. Something's not right with that. I don't know. Lance came out with a victory at the end, Monday Night Football, 2 weeks in a row now. He had one Monday Night Football player, or last week it was his defense, really come through and win the entire week for him. So let's see if he can do it again. After that, we have Burns against Lemke. Another really good matchup that I'm really looking forward to. Uh, Lemke got the better of Boggs last week. And that's with Luck having a crap game. So I don't know who's going to win that game because I think they both have really good teams. But I think Lemke's going to win again. It's really hard to bet against him right now. And then Lemish is playing Weiler and Weiler and Company. Weiler's team is a little better than I thought it was, but it's still not as good as Lemish's team. Lemish has one player, Cam Newton, on his team that will win him weeks. Will. And then we have Boggs against Gar. That's going to be another fun matchup, I think. Both of them have good teams. Gar is starting 0-2. Now, I don't think he's going to go winless the rest of the year. His team is way too good for that. Let's see if he can get his first win here in week 3. And then we have Prusky against Yacht. That is going to be, that should be a good matchup. Prusky, at the beginning of the year, your running backs looked deadly. And now, you got nothing. You got nothing. Peterson's hurt. Devontae Freeman splitting time. Jamal Charles is hurt and going to be splitting time maybe when he comes back. Yeah, your three-headed monster is not looking so hot right now. But I still think you have great value in Allen Robinson and DeAndre Hopkins. So I do think you're going to beat Yacht. But Yacht's team is not as bad as I thought it was. Nice job. That's all I have for this week. Again, as always, good luck to everybody here in week 3.